Welcome to Smoodz Naturals TV. I'm Diane. I focus on making natural handmade products for skin and natural hair care. Today I'm making whipped butter, a sealant that helps to hold in moisture. It goes on oily and absorbs in quickly. It comes in scented and unscented. I'm using shea butter, which is packed with vitamins and fatty acids and has soothing, anti-inflammatory, and healing properties. Next up is mango butter, which is a rich source of antioxidants and contains vitamins C and E. Next up is olive oil. I use it primarily to make the butter pliable, and it also contains vitamins and antioxidants. Now I'm weighing up castor oil. Castor oil contains a fatty acid that acts as a humectant, drawing moisture to your skin. It also has anti-inflammatory properties. Now that I've weighed up all of the oils, I'm going to melt the hard oils. When the hard oils are mostly melted but not completely melted, I add the liquid oils, which help to bring down the temperature of the oils. After adding the liquid oil, I stir it around a bit to make sure that all of the butters are melted. Then I will begin to stick blend to ensure that there's no lumps of solid butters, and it's all melted and thoroughly mixed together. Next, I'm transferring the melted butters and oil to this container so that I can easily transfer it back and forth from the freezer and blend. After transferring to this bowl, I blend it a little bit more just to make sure that everything is thoroughly incorporated before I put it in the freezer. Then I put it in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Usually when I make this, I have to freeze and blend multiple times. But this time, the first freeze froze more than enough. Usually I just like for it to be a little bit slushy, like it is once I broke through that hard, crusty part. But, and then blend and freeze and blend and freeze and blend. But this time, I only really needed to do it once because it looked like it was in there for a little bit too long. So I just keep blending until I break up all of the solid portions and make sure it's all blended with no lumps. And then after this, I switch to hand blender because that helps it. The hand blender helps it whip up to a better consistency. You'll see coming up next. Now you can see that since I've been blending with the hand mixer that it's much more creamier. So I keep blending that until it's fluffy and creamy to the consistency that I want it to be in. Now it is at the consistency that I like. For the unscented version, I would transfer it to the jars at this point. But this particular batch will be scented, what I call scented, and it's a blend of lavender and essential oils. So I blended up the lavender and essential oils previously, and now I'm folding it into the batter. And I'll blend with the hand blender to make sure everything is incorporated. At this point, I will add some of the butter to these jars that I previously sanitized. These butters are great when added to your eczema skincare routine or your natural hair care routine. It is best when applied just after bathing, but prior to drying off with the towel. I like to use it while I'm still wet or right after I put on lotion to help seal in the moisture. The same pretty much goes for your natural hair. You put it in while your hair is still wet or after your cream, styling cream or leave-in conditioner. Finally, I top them off by piping the remainder of the batter to make them look pretty.